Alright, everyone, it's the Grim Lord here, and this is Grimm's Comics Corner. If you saw the message, we're doing this again. So, guys, I'm sorry for the issues. I'm trying to get off of Benadryl. It's rough. I've been 5 days off of it, so I'm trying to switch over to something else, And it was causing a lot of problems with me. I'm just going to say that. And there's been some studies. You can look them up yourself. It's not great stuff. It was stuff we were all on when we were kids or whatever, but it's not good. They got better allergy medicines out there now. So don't recommend Benadryl for a lot of stuff, man. Real bad for memory. I couldn't remember a lot of shit, and my mind was always hazy, and that's it. That's what was causing it. So my friend's a paramedic. She's the one that kind of talked to me, saying, hey, you got to get off this stuff, man. You got to get off of it. It's not good for you. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. And it's hard. So it took me like 4 days to kind of actually bounce back. And it's hard because some people are literally addicted. They can't go to sleep without it. So you gotta fight it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with Lady Death. By the way, Brian Pulido basically did an event on social media where he talked about the new Lady Death comics. And there's like 42 different covers. It's pretty amazing how many different covers there are. And one of them even references her classic stuff. So you might want to check those out. You can still support Brian Pulido by buying any of those Coffin comics. So if you like this stuff, you probably need to go buy the Coffin comics, which he's doing now and makes money from. He doesn't make any money off this, but if you buy the Coffin stuff, he does, and that'll give him the ability to keep going with all the amazing artists they're working with, male and female. Yes, women are drawing beautiful pictures of Lady Death as well. It's not just a bunch of, horny men as they used to think back in the day. No, ladies like beautiful girls too. So yeah, there's a lot of great talented female artists out there that are drawing wonderful pictures of Lady Death, and hopefully we're going to see more of that in the industry as well. So anyway, let's continue with this re-recording of the Inferno saga, which I liked so much. I'm happy to go and do it all over again because I want to get it right, and I messed up a lot of things, and I'm like, yeah, this is kind of important, so I want to make sure I do this right. All right, guys, so let's get started. Lady Death, 11 months into the end. This is the Inferno arc. Number 13, story so far. Lucifer removed the curse bearing Lady Death from Earth. Barring Lady Death from Earth, but the first time she tried to return, she was intercepted by pestilence, famine, and war, the riders of the apocalypse, and forced to spend one night on Earth with them as ghost-like, intangible death. Lady Death was unable to touch the Earth or anything on it, except to bring it death. Lady Death confronted her human self, Hope, lying unconscious in a Seattle hospital emergency room, but she refused to kill Hope, breaking free of the rider's influence. But what new game is Lucifer playing? Why has he allowed Lady Death's homecoming? As Mr. Lord's sexy, wealthy casino owner, he is building the fastest-growing entertainment company in the history of the world, still today. All the major players of Hell have been incarnated in human terms, headquartered at the Inferno Casino and Arena in Las Vegas. Hell has come to Earth, and Lady Death does not know it yet. Created by Brian Pulido, written by David Quinn, illustrated by Mike Deodato Jr., colored by Atomic Paintbrush. All right, let's get started. Dortmund, Germany. 400 years ago, on this site, a simple village nestled within a great forest was home to a girl named Hope. Times have changed. Hope became Lady Death. The village became this industrial center. Meep! Another demonstration. It'll be violent. Damn kids should get a job. Translate from the German. Slam! Run! Prevent the end of the world. Shut the plant down. Choom! Get an ambulance now and follow them. Got to reach the woods. How did the storm kick up so quickly? Watch it, Ritter. No police. Armin, hang on. Erk! Descending on a gale-force wind, wielding the eternal scythe of the Covenant, the storm has a name. Lady Death. The executioner goddess ignores the frightened saboteurs. Instead, she celebrates her homecoming. I made it. I was cursed for 400 years, never to return till all the living were dead, to walk the earth again. It's too strange, too incredible for words. Right here I renounce my humanity, burning at the stake for heresy. But no more of that. At last I am home. True earth. I'm leaving footprints I can touch whatever I want. I bathed in this pond as a girl. I came here for a moment's peace when troubled. I love nature and animals. It's people I loathe. Armin, you don't know who she is. The cops are coming. Get down. I don't care. The water's foul now. The air has the stench of human filth, too. Perhaps Lucifer broke his curse, allowing my return, just to wound me with this bitter pollution. No, whatever Lucifer's motives are, he can't take this away from me. I'm home! Ha ha ha! Ah, a scuffling mortal. Bow before me, dog. Let me see what kind of man would depend upon infernal machines that spoil the land and make the air bitter. I have a message. You shall be the messenger. What's that blue glow? Chemical fire? Tell the world that death has come. Lady Death. Halt! We will shoot! Wake up, Armin! Run! What's that? A human mob? The same kind that incinerated me at the stake? Surrender! I think not. Bakoom! Ah! I bow to no authority. You shall live to give testimony, little man. Cross death and die. Carry my message well, or I'll be back to light your funeral pyre, too. Why did the Lucifer break my curse? Why now, on the eve of the Judgment War? I survived the destruction of hell. I seized my desire, my home. No one holds power over me. Yet I know the Prince of Lies is out there scheming. He always has an agenda. I'm certain my homecoming is no gift. A moment later, high above the earth. Famine, war, pestilence, the riders of apocalypse, and Visago. Death, you fail to fulfill your destiny. What about Megadeth? Every living thing on earth must die. When I render Megadeth, it will be my own choosing. Will you force us to begin the final ride without you? Massive storms. The riders work fast. When will Lucifer show his face? What is this new game he gloated about, saying it was his turn to be God? Last issue. St. Francis Hospital, Seattle, Washington. And I want to welcome guests to the fastest growing entertainment center in Las Vegas, soon to be the largest in this whole damn nation, the Inferno. As Archangel Michael was the fiery sword arm of heaven, he will be again. Now he's interested in this woman. No injuries, but we're treating her for shock and exposure. Lady Death desired separation from her long-buried humanity, from hope. Lucifer granted that desire, knowing separation would torment us all. God won't intercede. I don't even know where God is. I must protect Hope. She's the chosen one. Be not afraid, Hope. Michael awakens Hope, and Lady Death feels herself pulled away. No, what are you doing? I'm doing nothing. Where did she go? Be not afraid to live. It's hard to imagine the outcome of the war between heaven and hell will be chosen by her. It's prophecy. She must stand on her own without me. No! I'm alive. I'm not burning. I can't believe. What strange magic is this? Where am I? Easy, Hope. One step at a time. I'm Grace. I'm here to help. How did you know my name? Where am I? You're among sisters. We brought you here to Seattle. Can you remember what you were doing before you came here? Wearing this false face, I may be able to destroy you, Hope. You and Lady Death would never let me near you if you knew that I was your nemesis, Leviathan! The Sisterhood will protect you. Protect me from what? This place, it's not like anything I've ever seen. It's so strange. I remember burning at the stake, but I can't tell her that. You are mistaken. I need no protection, but I pray you. Was there someone else in this chamber before you? I heard a man. He had a strong but gentle voice. You must be mistaken. There is no man here. Suddenly, Lady Death! You are one of us. We can find you anywhere. She senses hope. Lady Death is not here, Pestilence. Ah, stop! You lie like a man, Michael. Die like one. No, even as a man, I will stop you from bringing the apocalypse before its time. These garments. Amazing. Zip. But I'm half naked. Where's the rest of this Hope, look out! Oh my God. This tower, it's mile high in that storm. Remember, don't kill Hope. Just make her surrender to fear. What? Grace, down! Crack! Cha-doom! Ah! I've got you. What were those dark figures inside the storm? What world of madness have I fallen into? Ah! Las Vegas, the Inferno Casino. Look on the bright side of life. Amy, you want to see the chip? Make a killing. Great. We'll try that one again. Amy, you want to sell the chip? Make a killing? Great. But then, let's go back to Kansas. I can tell her there's something about this place. Something evil. Come on, big money. I'll be damned. You all right in there, Amy? Jeff, honey, give me all your change. Amy, relax. This isn't like you never gambled before. Do the deal and we'll get out of Dodge. Adam Appel's here. Dear, don't say anything stupid. He gives me the creeps. Sweet cheeks, Mr. Lord loves your deal. I'll love it when you write transfer hits. I'll love it when your wire transfer hits my account. Amy? Hey, Glancholas. Transfer 1 million from account A to the procurer's account. Thanks, you little demon. Done. The chip? Jeff, you must be so proud. Your honey gambled and hit the jackpot. Make yourself comfortable, babe. Go take a swim. Ah, I never saw Amy so relaxed. Your turn, Jeff. Don't be afraid. Pull the trigger. Get out of Dodge. Bam! Adam has secured the chip, Mr. Lord. The technology was created by Dr. Leonard Price, a true raging madman. One of ours? Sadly, no. What will this chip do? Combined with divine arcane intervention, there's nothing it can't do. Control weapons, disrupt banking worldwide. The chaotic possibilities are endless. It'll be hell on earth. Ah, ah, ah! Observe my sister, Gabriella. She's hunting that damn hairless ape lover, Michael. Help her, and I don't mean with your damn technology. But she's an angel. Of course she is. God's lackeys can kill each other. They'll stay away from us. Till the Inferno is the most popular city on the planet, and it's too late. Temptation is everything, Seance. I intend to use whatever means I can to tempt the world. Till the legend on this currency reads, "In Lucifer we trust!" Ah, ah, ah! St. Francis Hospital. Hope? Dear Lord, why did you abandon me? Abandon them. I am your right hand, but I am not you. Hope! Runch! Choomph! What? Lady D! Hope! We're helping anyone who's still breathing. Grace says this incredible tower has safe rooms deep under the ground. I have the children. Help Grace, please. Michael, it's been so long. Not the angel. If he touches me, he'll sense I'm Leviathan. He's not coming with us. Woman, we don't even know him. If you want to live, come with me now. Ah! Chank, chank, coom. He didn't sense Mel. He seemed human. Hope knows nothing of her Lady Death Hope knows nothing of her Lady Death persona. She's lost in the modern world. All I need is a moment alone with her, and she will be lost forever. I am Michael. When I first saw you, I thought you were... Hope is my name. But we shall talk later. The children, are they injured? She has no memory of our disastrous meeting in hell. She doesn't know that I am the Archangel. She doesn't know she's the chosen one. How can I make her understand what's at stake? We're all right, aren't we, kids? Hope, there's something I have to tell you. Ah! Lady Death! My God, the Riders of the Apocalypse! I recognize them from stories about the plague. They are real. Yes, I was trying to tell you. I am Michael, the Archangel. The Riders of the Wrath of Heaven. It's over. Oh my God, the children! The children can see them! For the innocent's sake, Hope feels fear, and Lady Death returns. Ugh, sorry about that. Away from me, Angel. Don't come near me again. You want war? You shall have it. They're gone. I've tried to influence the apocalypse, tried to stop it, but now I see it's time to fight. God help us all, wherever God may be. Sorry, guys, I had a hair in my throat somehow. Moments later. Farewell, Grace. Not for long, brother. How am I going to find Hope? Be careful what you ask for. Foosh! Excuse me? Gabriella! The rapture approaches, Michael. Return to heaven to fight with your own, or be destroyed. Riders on the Storm. Okay. Next issue. Number 14. 10 months into the end. Okay, we know the story. Alaska. Look at that sunrise, John. Still say we've trashed the world beyond repair? Maureen, humanity's a parasitic infestation. But I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe we can clean up our own. No lectures today. Just kiss me. John! Maureen! Look at him making out in sub-zero cold. I just can't keep my hands off this man. Ooh, cancel this morning's experiment. Maureen's melting the ice. Ha ha. I'd say get a motel if we weren't a month's drive from the road. Hey, we deployed the experiment pods while you seniors were still snoring. Yeah, come on, let's make ecological history. When I was your age, using nuclear technology to eliminate pollution one molecule at a time, man, that would have seemed like science fiction, but today we're, whoa! Doom! Professor, no storm comes up like that. Christ, it's getting bad fast! That's a seismic shockwave. John, the pods, you didn't prime them, did you? Yes, Jane, I did. No! Shut the experiment down! Hey, look! Lady Death rides the storm on Visago. I was barred from Earth for centuries. Now I'm home, but I'm plagued by the riders of the apocalypse. They transported us here to battle. So be it Earth. Excuse me. They transported us here to battle. So be it. Earth will be mine again if I have to kill 300 riders. Come and meet the end. Pestilence, war, and famine. Be death. Humans have produced nothing but sin and waste. Take your place. Help us cleanse away the stain of humankind. What if I decide you require cleansing, famine? Ah! You are proud, but you are not stupid. You will choose your fate, death. My hands! Ah! How dare you presume to know my fate? Could I cut down these riders with the eternal scythe? Or would using death's instrument against its own kind destroy us all? I must know! Wham! Splash! My fate is my own to make. You think I'm proud now, famine? Watch me dance on your lovely frozen grave. If our experiment's disrupted by the storm, there'll be nothing left here but a square mile of poisonous waste. Be careful, John. Oh my God! Do you see what I see? My God, it's the 4 riders of the apocalypse! Ah! I activated the pods. I can reset them. Click. Green. Safe. Now, where is that thug War hiding? What? Not willing to lay down yet? Let's ride, Visago. You used Death's weapon, but you are not Death, not yet. Only we can help you understand your true power. Congratulations, Pestilence. You just graduated from irritation to enemy. Rah! Seattle, Washington. Amidst the wreckage of a city hospital, the Archangel Michael faces a surprise attack. Gabriella! Return to heaven to fight with your own, Michael. Ah! Reclaim the Archangel's power of heaven's divine fire or burn! No! You kicked Lucifer from heaven. You were God's wrath. She transported us. Where are we now? Woof! Now you are emotional and rash, a petulant child. Heaven knows why. Behold the chosen one. Your obsession with her has ruined you. Gabriella's right. God's wrath should be unaffected by emotion. Some manipulator made me feel emotion and lose my angelic power. Who? You know, don't you? Tell me now. Visago, give me room! Anyone who would dare to make demands of me deserves nothing less than ruthless execution. I'll chill my body, freeze these locusts, crack, snort, choke. That's more like a war, strike now! I don't need the scythe to terminate your miserable existence. What do you say to that? Pestilence, you are not even worthy of being called an enemy. You want death? You shall have it! Cold! No! And bloody! Shook! Speaking of enemies, when will Lucifer show himself? If I know the Prince of Lies, he has a scheme to make my homecoming hell. Las Vegas, the Inferno Casino, the private office of Mr. Lord. Doctor, congratulate me. Vegas is the fastest growing city of sin ever. Even my enemies play my games. Sell their souls cheap and love me for it. Humankind is so predictable. Ahem. Your wife seems to rival your dominance, Lord Lucifer. I mean, Mr. Lord. I see through Leviathan's disguise, seance. She may be an entertaining diversion, Lord. But we have the ultimate weapon. Should I employ it? All in good time. The Inferno Arena. If Leviathan wants to challenge me, let her. She never had my gift for temptation, and she never will. Are you ready for hell on earth? Maim and Stampede take on the adversary. Rip him a new one. Stop him. Crack. Crunch. Yeah. Crunch. Sweet. He's toast. Dude, that was so fake. No way. It's sports entertainment. Every time a spectator prays for blood, another soul has come home to hell. Mortals used to hate me for appealing to their worst. Now they pay me for the privilege. It will be child's play to bring hell to earth. Roar! Later. Some would call you a freak and scorn you, but I see you as family. The guardian of the family. Please, ladies, don't let me stop you. I don't remember how I got here. My past is gone. I don't know why, but you've been good to me. And if we should have any unfriendly visitors? Your enemies are my enemies, Mr. Lord. Thank you, my friend. That means more to me than you know. I can't believe I'm taping this. We're gonna die. Maureen, help! My fingers are frozen. Only 2 more, John. We're gonna make it. Phew, phew. What the hell? It's hailing locusts? Get everyone into the vehicle. I'll deactivate the last 2 pods. Then we're out of here. Go! Oh God, I get it. This is it. Dear Lord, it's straight out of the book of Revelations. That's death riding a pale horse. War. Show yourself. I'll show you the meaning of carnage. Now I'm hallucinating. Fight me. Gotta concentrate. Safe. Click. No! Foosh! Lady Death. Here, in the cleanest water left on earth, I taste man's poison. How can you resist our invitation to end this infestation? Famine? Again? Jen, come on! Jesus Christ, have mercy. Noof! Be who you were meant to be. Be death! John! Do what you will with the humans. I'll shed no tears for them, but I'll silence you forever! Splash! Oh my God! John didn't deactivate the last pod! It's gonna blow! Rah! Chuck! One more! You don't deserve to be death! Tried to keep promise, Maureen. Clean up. Death comes in many ways. If cells that inhibit growth die, a body grows till it explodes. Hissst! Click! Now for war! Foosh! Reclaim your power, Michael. You can't save hope, but you can die fighting. Open your eyes. Near infinite knowledge is available to you, Death, but you limit yourself like a human. You're committed to your solitude and misery. It's fitting you were shaped like a man, War. You think you know everything. Hope, no! You can't defeat War by direct assault, and whatever you do, don't use the scythe on him! I gave you a final chance. Join us! I saved your execution for last, War, for my pleasure. Why destroy yourself? I can show you how you could avenge yourself on Lucifer. You dare mention that hated name to me? Ah! Lady Death, don't use the scythe! No! Choom! You were right, John. The end is coming. Epilogue. The Seraphim wants you dead, Michael. Even Lucifer in his city of Las Vegas. Even Lucifer in his city of Las Vegas is eager for your end. Lucifer? On Earth? And you spoke with him? Now I know the truth. You brought me here to distract me, to weaken me. You made me feel for hope. You manipulated me. You fight for the fallen. You're one of them. Aye! God has abandoned creation. It's up to me now. It's up to me now. I'll never lose my fire again. Next, Twilight in Black. Okay, some Lady Death fan art. Ooh, I like this one at the bottom. Chaos rules. There was a November 14th Collectors Authority signing in San Antonio, Texas. And they still do this cool stuff right now, guys. Like I was telling you, there's a social media thing where they were literally at an event and he's showing off comics and having all the people that work on them talk about them in front of an audience. They still do this cool stuff. It says, Chaos creator Brian Pulido and Chaos artist Stephen Hughes thrill the fiends as they sign comics, kiss babies, and cause utter chaos. And they still do that, guys. And there's a signed Rice-A-Roni box. Look at that. Lady Death, number 15. Inferno. And we got 9 months until the end. It's counting down. Okay. Now here's something interesting. There is an official Lady Death timeline here. The following are crucial comics that make up Lady Death's story. Find them at your local comic shop, convention, or Chaos Collector's Corner. So, this is my checklist. A lot of you guys have been making damn sure that I follow it and that we've got everything. So if you see something I don't have, let me know and we'll cover it. That way we have a complete Lady Death run. We want to cover as much of the Chaos line as we can. Because, you know, I've noticed that this is kind of becoming an archive for indie comics. Which isn't something I expected, but I'm glad. There was somebody that wanted to basically use some of my my screens, you know, basically my images, whatever, you know. They wanted to use them for their I think they're doing a Power Rangers audio thing. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, that's cool. Well, they wanted to know if they needed my permission. First of all, guys, you don't need my permission. I don't have the rights to any of this stuff, man. It's just for promotion. But if you want to leave a link to the channel, that's great. So more people can discover these comics and follow the archive. I don't think I'm the best reader at this stuff, but, you know, I have fun with it. And again, we are kind of keeping track of all these great Chaos comics. And other comics as well from other publishers. If you guys want me to go back and cover older Image like I'm trying to do, and I'm talking about Savage Dragon, I'm talking about some of the older stuff, I will do that just so we have an archive of these classic comics. So, also, I'm going to say that I also want you guys to support these books. There's all kinds of bundles, and they're being offered for pennies on the dollar, which helps the comic lines to create new books, right? New indie books. So definitely do that, guys. Definitely support Image and Dark Horse and Coffin Comics and really anybody else we've had. You know, we've just had a lot of Image and Dark Horse. We've had some Humanoids. There's been a few other publishers, but it's just been a lot of Image, Dark Horse, and Chaos. Oh, and I think there was it? I don't know if that was Titan. I'm not sure who does the tank girl. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're talking about here. And Top Cal, of course, but they're an Image brand now. So, alright. Anyway, here's the timeline. Evil Ernie, Youth Gone Wild, 1 to 5. Lady Death, The Reckoning, first series, 1 to 3. We covered that. Lady Death, 1/2. We covered that. Lady Death Between Heaven and Hell, we did that one. Chaos Quarterly, of course, we did all those thanks to the fans that sent me the missing issue. Lady Death Fan Edition. I don't know if we have that, but if we do, somebody let me know. Evil Ernie, Straight to Hell, number 4. Yeah, we did those. Lady Death, The Odyssey, 1 to 4. Lady Death, The Crucible, we did that. The Crucible, 1 to 6, we did those. Lady Death, number 0, I believe we did that one. And we're currently doing the monthly. I don't know if we've done Dragon Wars. If we have, let me know. I don't remember, but I've slept since then. And, of course, the Benadryl was kind of probably messing with my memory. So, your short-term memory goes to absolute garbage. Like, you don't remember things that happened months ago. It's not good. And, of course, Retribution in 98. Also, we have Armageddon. Now, interestingly enough, the Dragon Wars was talked about during the comic thing that Brian Pulido had. There was an artist that had been drawing a cover that showed Lady Death in her Dragon Wars armor, and he referenced it. He said, if you guys remember an event we did back in the 90s called Dragon Wars, so yeah, he's letting people know that he hasn't forgotten this old stuff, guys. I know some of you guys are looking at the new Lady Death, and yeah, they had to change a lot of stuff and remove a lot of great characters, but they've had a massive run since then. Lady Death has had her own freaking universe of arcs. I think they're on, like, volume 12 now. It's going pretty high. So you see, oh, there's a lot of volumes. No, there's even more volumes now of the Lady Death Coffin stuff. So Lady Death has had a lot of transformations. She's done cyberpunk and anime and just all kinds of other stuff. And that seems to be part of her natural evolution as a character. And more people from around the world are drawing her and giving her new life, I guess, right? She continues on. She is a classic character that is more than just a hot chick in scantily clad outfits or armor, right? There's a lot more to Hope than that. And I'm glad, I hope, pun not intended, that you guys got that. Okay, the Nevada desert, 33 miles from Las Vegas. Rumble, Lady Death, War. Oh, excuse me, that's not what she's saying. War! You can transport our battle, but you won't. You made your choice. You took up the scythe. You are Death. I told you and the other insufferable riders of the apocalypse. I've returned to Earth. I won't tolerate your interference. As for the scythe, you are welcome to it. You dare to strike me? He actually kind of reminds me of a cross between Magneto and the Juggernaut for some reason. Scrunch! I'll never surrender. You forget the scythe, then. This is not over, Lady Death. It is, as far as I'm concerned. After centuries, I am home. I must choose my own path and rediscover my... No, not her. Not here. That bitch Leviathan transformed me into that weak human. Hope, she manipulated me. Somehow, she too survived Hell's Fall. She won't survive me. Las Vegas, come behold the magic. Below Las Vegas is Inferno Casino, Lucifer laughs, because he's good at that, right? I haven't been so amused since I lifted the curse barring my pale lady from Earth. Stop pestering me about my rival Leviathan's growing power. With a simple sign, I just threw a furious goddess of death at her. What do you say, Seance? Well, Mr. Lord, I'd say let us enjoy the show. Dr. Hillel, you are getting better at this game every day. Leviathan! Blah! Crunch! Human ways have become so strange, but that means nothing to me. Leviathan! The Inferno. Time to keep your promise, my friend. My enemies are yours, remember? No. No mass tonight. My visitor must see the noble face of the adversary. Whatever you say, Mr. Lord. In Hope's lifetime, this awe-inspiring castle would only be found in heaven or hell. This was not made by man's hand. This infernal thing was raised by the sorcery of Leviathan. You, human pests. Yeah, you, leather girl. Leviathan has driven the city insane. The first person to even acknowledge me insults me, casually. That incident? Did you... I am not disposed to answer questions. Little man of flesh and bone. Mort! The Inferno's pushing its magic act. Illusions, you know? It's a trick. It's just tight. Come on, let's play the slots. Don't move! Only humanity's surface has changed. At heart, they are still rabid beasts. Beasts to slaughter. Oh, the lady's with you, sir. What, sir? We'll answer any questions you want, but not tonight. I'll be on my way then, sir. Passes for the grand opening on the house. Officer, bring the family. Excuse me, we're going to try that one again. Passes for the grand opening on the house, officer. Bring the family. Can it be? Yes, it is. Doesn't he recognize me? Cremator! You're alive in this place of madness! Mr. Lord wants you to be his guest. But if you trouble Mr. Lord, you have trouble with me. What? Have you lost your senses, Cremator? You know better than to threaten me. Thrash! And no one touches me uninvited. We have the power to end this, Mr. Lord. Don't be a fool, my dear mage. The Inferno is in the business of tempting sinners through mindless entertainment. Money can't buy this kind of spectacle. She will rouse the few law enforcement officials you don't own yet. But I can distract them. Tempt them with something deliciously forbidden. Indulge yourself. Foosh! What did Leviathan do to you, Cremator? Why do you call me that? Roar! I understand. The sorceress has made you think you're a miserable mortal. Beg my forgiveness. Could a mortal survive this? My magic hasn't been this powerful since the glorious days when I ruled hell. Why? What is it about this place? Roar! I don't hear you begging. Snarl! What are you? What do you want? To show you your true self. My hands! Burning! Roar! Yes, another demonstration? Zzz. Ah! I have a sorceress to kill. Remember, or I'll bury you here. Shrek! You know it's true. I am Death. Lady Death! Roar! Blacksmith of Hell, you command hellfire. You forge arms for lords of hell. Remember! Who made me forget that I am Cremator? That's better. Leviathan is dead. Lady Death, I remember hell disappearing. Oh, Cremator, I feel something's wrong. When I got through to you, I let myself relax. I can't relax. My lady, don't touch me. If I relax, Hope! Oh, where? Cremator, am I in hell? No, hell is gone. We're on Earth, Hope, in the city of Las Vegas. I saw through Lady Death's eyes, but I was helpless to act. When I feel fear, Lady Death comes. She takes control. Well, I'm not going to let myself feel fear. Scree! Ah, spoken like the fierce little survivor you are, girl. Leviathan! Scree! Leviathan, stop hiding behind your twisted creatures, coward. Ah! Bring the rude child to me, sister. You saved us the trouble of stalking you, Leviathan. Even in mortal flesh, your pride knows no bounds. Ah! ha ha! Scream! Burn in hellfire! Ah! Ugh! Crank! Give up, Hope! Scream! Never! Ugh! Pay attention, you dirty little animal. Earth is mine. Not even my love, Lucifer, can resist me. Ugh! Lucifer, what are you talking? Thanks to you, while the Prince of Lies obsessed over you, I gathered my strength. Ah! Feel your blood freeze in your all too human veins. You're sick. Where's Lucifer? Tell me. Haven't you distracted my beloved long enough? Time to burn. You can't make me feel. I'm coming, my lady. I won't feel fear. Won't let her take over. Beat you. Beat her. Foosh! Hope is dead. So ends the threat of Lady Death forever. No! Hope is not dead. Wherever you have taken her, Leviathan, I will find you. Deep below the city, her will to survive was incredible, my sisters, as pure as fire. 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 But she forced me to pluck her life from her rather than surrendering to Lady Death's return. I wonder. Fire. Fire. Can it be? How delicious! The simplest torments are the most excruciating. Bleed her. Silence. The simplest torments are the most excruciating. Tomb. If Lady Death merges with Hope forever, existence becomes exquisite torture for them both. No! Suddenly, within the storm of magic, should have listened to your slaves and destroyed my remains, you arrogant bitch. Did you think I forgot how you imprisoned me in flesh, made me hope, and mocked me while heaven and hell attacked? I have been savoring my revenge, but I needed you to submerge hope within me first. From this moment on, Leviathan, it will be my pleasure to make Earth your hell. Next, the Inferno concludes in Queen of Hell. Okay, whoops. Okay, number 16, 8 months into the end. Same timeline. The ever-changing Las Vegas Strip beckons to dreamers to come get something for nothing. Nothing ever beckoned them as successfully as the Inferno Casino. No, Ma, I don't like it. It's creepy. Ridiculous. We took you to Disney, Philip. Let Mummy and Daddy have fun. One more Limbo Lounge encore for Adam Appel. Thanks for coming. I love you long as you leave your money behind when you leave. Oh, gonna try that one again. Thanks for coming. I love ya. Long as you leave your money behind when you leave. Knock 'em dead, doll. And don't forget to put on your happy face. The rubes think I'm joking. They asked for it, idiots. They empty their wallets for empty entertainment, then they fork over their souls, monkeys. Seance, the Lucifer engine, is it finished? Quiet, Chester. I'm merging technology with ancient weaponry. What can it do? Let me... Don't touch a thing! Chaos matter is delicate, unpredictable. The power to control the cosmos or to destroy it lies in the microchip. Seance, finish my engine. The rapture approaches. Lord Lucifer, I can't. I need Cremator. He disappeared. Find him. Far below the city. Leviathan, you imprisoned me in human flesh, mocked me while I was hounded by heaven and hell. Now I'll make Earth your hell for the very short span of life you have left. Lady Death is amusing, isn't she, my dear fawns? Indeed, pride is her folly. Tear her apart, sisters. Very well. Watch your followers die first. Oh, they'll gladly lay down their lives to take you with them. Ah! Incredible. My magic is as formidable here as it was in hell, but so is Leviathan's, and the witch has eluded me. Not far away. Cremator. Lucifer, the bastard. He robbed me of my memories and made me his slave. Thankfully, Lady Death forced me to remember. What will become of my lady? She was taken from me. Does Lady Death realize that by entering Las Vegas, she has entered hell? She needs me, though she is powerful beyond measure. Leviathan's powers are superior. I wanted so badly to come home to Earth, but everything's become so foreign. Now that my human identity hope is submerged within me forever, I feel like I have found myself again. I am whole. I am as I meant to be. What? A demon? Here? Nah! Why don't you remain there, you little thief? Human garbage suits you. Thief? I am the queen of hell, bitch! I was a sorceress before the cosmos was formed, little girl. Petty titles like petty tricks mean nothing to me. Petulant child, you forced me to punish you. Spank her. Subjugate her. Ugh! Damn you! You think you can humiliate me? Pay for your folly! Eee! Not my fawns! No! The Inferno. Tell the doctor the adversary's here. As far as these fools know, I'm still Mr. Lord's loyal bodyguard. They don't know I've come to my senses. I'll tear open your mind, arrogant girl! Recall before time was born, when the cosmos screamed primordial chaos. That is where I come from. You are playing far over your head, would-be queen of hell. Oh Lord, no, it's unfathomable. Sub-Basement 7. Seance, I'm back to save my lady. Crumb! Lucifer will never forget this night, even if it kills me. Cremator, you're late. Have you? Hell on earth is waiting for you to stop your gibberish. The engine awaits. Let's do it. Mr. Lord? No one's coming in or out. It's all up to me now. Seance needed me to weld arcane weapons to his technological nightmare. I've got a better idea. I, Cremator, blacksmith to the fallen lords of hell, call upon the fire! The fire of Vulcan's forge! Ah! Your mind is gone. Your will is gone. Your brief, painful, and brutal existence must end! Thunderer! Widowmaker! Galilee! Weapons primeval melt in my furnace and merge! I underestimated you, hell scum. What have you forged for your lord? Tell me before I boil your black heart. I'll gut Seance, and your infernal engine will never be repaired. Let me go, Lucifer. He has forged a weapon composed of chaos itself. It could harm any of us, even me. You are free to go, but there's nowhere to hide, beast of burden. By the 8 vectors! What is that weapon? I deem it Apocalypse, and unless you want to grant it first blood, take me to Lady Death, now! Lady Death, yes, that would be perfect. You won't break me, Leviathan. You have no chance. Ah! Shrek! Yeah! Boosh! How would you like to be transformed How would you like to be transformed into hope again? This time forever! No! Ah! Dog, how dare you! Ah! My lady, the Apocalypse Blade! Use it! Crack! Tomb! Mine! Ah! Ah! I can't seal Seance! How could you? Excuse me. Gonna try that all over again. Ah! I can't see! Seance! How could you? I've done the calculations, Leviathan. You don't fit into Lucifer's plan. Take up the sword, Lady Death, and finish her, and don't get comfortable with this little courtesy. You are simply a means to an end. You showed me primordial chaos, Leviathan. That's what sees within Apocalypse. I can feel it. Let me show you. Ah! Below, those people look like, of course. Now it all makes sense. My power, the demons, Lucifer's latest gambit, this city, it's hell. Be as you once were, a fragile, frightened child. No, in hell desire equals power. I desire to be Lady Death, nothing less. Ah! It worked. Does that mean? You can't do this! I'm the bride of Lucifer! I have followers! Yeah, well, everyone has followers these days. It doesn't make you any special. Ha ha ha! I don't care what you were. Any followers you had belong to me now, brat. And by the way, didn't you say petulant child should be... Excuse me. Didn't you say that petulant children should be spanked? Snap! Goodbye, Leviathan. My lady, good work. Good work indeed. The sword is very dangerous, I must tell Lucifer. I feel as if a confusing chapter of my life has been put to rest. I am as I once was. We have a battle ahead, Cremator. Let's not face it in the rags of the past. We'll have hell to conquer. Ah, we shall see about that! Ah, 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 ah. Lady Death, the Rapture, coming May, 99. We'll have it for you eventually. Alright, guys, so I'm glad to see that in the end of all this, somehow Cremator found his pants. Did you notice he was fighting just full on in the nude? Didn't give any fucks, just, I'm gonna fight and save this. It's like, you know you don't have any pants. Like, he literally put so much effort into what he did that all his clothes just went boosh right off. Okay. Ooh, look at that. A Lady Death cake. That's pretty awesome. They don't do stuff like that anymore. Alright, so Lady Death, the Rapture. Now, this was the last one of the original Lady Death monthly runs. So, I think we're doing... I have no idea who we're doing next on Chaos. You'll have to look it up in the reading order. It's not going to be Lady Death. I think it might be... I don't know. I don't think it's Purgatory. I know there's a Chastity run coming up. There's a Chastity run... And I think there might be some Vampirellas. I'm not really sure what's next, but I know it's not... Oh, I think it could be Evil Ernie. I think Ernie is next, guys. Yeah, Ernie is next. So look forward to Ernie in September. All right, guys, so you know what's next, right? Next week, we got... I want to bring back Before the Inkle, because one of my fans said that it's a really good story, and more people need to check it out. And I agree. I don't really want to put it on the back burner. I think it's a really good comic. I was really getting into the story, and I'm just going to go ahead and do it normally. And of course, we'll do Witchblade. But then that leaves the, well, what are you going to do about the real popular comic that everybody likes, the manga one, the one I didn't expect to do very well when I did it with Invincible? Oh, well, hold on. Yeah, all right. So, see, I do so many comics, I get confused sometimes. So, yeah, we're still doing that with Invincible. But I don't know what I did last month. I can't remember. I'll have to check. But basically, if we're doing Before the Inkle and the Witchblade, we're just going to freaking continue that. Okay? We're just going to continue Before the Inkle and Witchblade. So that means, of course, Invincible and Empowered. Yeah, we'll do some more Empowered. And then, of course, we'll do Spawn. I think it's going to be Spawn and Lady Mechanica. And we have an extra week, so we'll bring you some Tank Girl and maybe something else. It depends on how I feel and how the rest of August spans out. All right, guys, so I'm out, and I will see you next time with more great comics.